G'day, my name's Alexander. I'm from Australia originally, and this is my story. The way I started off with hairdressing was when I was probably about 10. My sister had this friend that came over, and I'd just be sitting on the back of the couch brushing her hair, and I just fell in love with the texture of hair. It was just so beautiful. And actually I never ever thought of hairdressing. I wanted to be either an architect or a pilot. And a friend of mine asked if I would help out in the hair salon in the summer vacation. It was a month before my 16th birthday. And there was all of these women, I was like a kid in the candy store. I'm like, this is great. And you're paying me to be here? I did a 4-year apprenticeship. Now when you do a 4-year apprenticeship, they teach you everything from how to mop the floor, fold towels, assist people, hand up pins, doing all of the things starting from the very bottom, gradually working up. By the end of the apprenticeship, at the 4th year, it's basically cheap labor because you're already doing qualified work, but it's a thank you to your boss for teaching you. One of the girls I work with said, you got to check out the haircuts in London. I mean, they're doing some awesome things over there. So I went there, I got a brown ticket, left it open. I said, I'm either going to teach them something or they're going to teach me some things. And that was really great. It was very, I learned all about precision hair cutting. That's where I truly got into precision cutting because that was the whole thing at that time. So when I finished learning what I wanted to accomplish, I started traveling and I was on the way back to Australia and I met a blonde in Germany, so I ended up in Miami. Eventually opening up my own salon, and we did a lot of fun things. Hairdressing is a great career, but you have to have structure. And then you follow the other things, whatever you're into. Sometimes I'll go to New York and I'll spend days over there I'll hang out at different hair salons just to watch them. And sometimes I'll see one little thing and that made the whole trip worth its while. You need education, structure. If you don't have the structure, it's just like a house. If you don't have a good foundation, the house will collapse. So you have a good foundation, you have the walls, and you can decorate it whichever way you want. But you're going to stagnate your creativity if you don't have enough of the structure and the mechanics of how to cut hair. So that's very essential for the other part. Creative people, I think, have a hard time expressing themselves, and we need an avenue or an outlet to be able to do that. The fact that we can express ourselves and couple that with making somebody happy is a wonderful combination. It's a wonderful building block. A painter needs a canvas, but it also needs an audience to appreciate the canvas. I'd like to have a team where we can all work together, just like a baseball team or any other team, where we can inspire each other, because I think when you interact with other people that you're working with, they're like my kids. I'd like to see them grow up and become something. That makes it very rewarding, but as I say, I have a business because I still believe that it can grow and you can inspire each other and teach each other. I've started a training technique which I call intuition. I actually did 2 haircuts blindfolded, and I really was blindfolded, I wasn't cheating. You can walk around your house in the nighttime without lights on and you won't run into anything because you know where things are. So I'm seeing it in my head as I'm doing it. I visualize it in my mind. And I don't recommend running around doing blindfolded haircuts, but it's a good experiment sometimes just to see how much you can actually make what you see in your head true. You can certainly pay your bills and live a decent life and just have a very colorful career. You can travel all around the world. You can be on a ship and do hairdressing there. You can get your portfolios with a few celebrities, teach it, inspire other people. You can grow with it spiritually because you should come from a place of love with everything you do. It's great, you get recognition, you feel good because you've done something good. You're the person of the day. Why don't you make somebody feel good and look good? Because if they look good, then you look good and they feel great and all that sort of stuff. Have a good structured training. Like I did a 4-year apprenticeship, and that 4 years has served me for the last 40 years. And I still love it and I still want more. If I have 20 more years, I'll be blessed. I mean, I can't wait to see what's coming around the corner next year. Hopefully it's not a bus. But, but anyway, there's a lot of good things that can happen as long as you're open to it.